UPS just announced that they're cutting 20,000 jobs. I'm not going to panic just yet. When they cut jobs from the post office, that's when I'll start panicking. Them motherfuckers will hire anybody. I worked at the post office for 3 years, on and off, because they kept letting me come back. You can literally walk into a post office right now. No badge, not have put in an application, didn't even take the test. They won't even know who you are. They'll just put you to work. They'll be like, hey, you'll take Route 20? You'll take C18? Yeah, we need you to go ahead and take these packages that's sitting right here. You ain't even got to take one of the trucks. If you got a car big enough, they'll throw it in the back of your car. I've taken my car plenty of times on routes. They be like, oh, you driving the journey today? Yeah. Go ahead and take Route 3 and go ahead and load up C22 because we going to need you to take them route. I promise you, when they start making cuts, that's when it's time to be scared. That's when it's time to panic because they'll let anybody work there. Anybody. They'll let a dog work there. They'll let a cricket that jumped in through the door work at the post office. I promise you, anybody can work at the post office. So when they start making cuts, that's when it's time to panic because them folks don't care. They'll pay you as long as you work. They may not pay you accurately. They may not pay you on time, but they're going to pay you eventually if you're willing to work.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So UPS has announced that they are going to lay off 20,000 employees and close 73 facilities by mid-2025. I mean, Americans and all those people who are actually saying that they are about to make America great again. How great is this? Is this the greatness that you all were talking about? Because the reasons as to why some of these companies are actually laying off a huge number of people. Now people are like being employed is because of some of these policies that this new administration has that is actually affecting so many of these companies. And now look who is suffering the most. It's the citizens. Because the reason as to why UPS is actually planning this, one of the reason is because they want to do cost cutting they want to save, or the network of the future initiative aiming to save 3.5 billion in 2025. So there is companies on these corporations and all these billionaires, they would rather save money and have you suffer out there. But most of you went on ahead and voted for these policies that are actually affecting each and every American citizen. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracie D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel. Give this video a like and let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. So let's just dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
UPS is cutting off 20,000 jobs because of Amazon making less deliveries. This is bad for Amazon and this is bad for UPS. As UPS is cutting off jobs, this is affecting a lot of people's income, a lot of people's household. And the fact that Amazon ain't making no deliveries and doing less deliveries, that means products that you need as the people is not going to be getting to you. Your TV, your remote, your game consoles, food packages, whatever. These trucks, UPS, Amazon, carries and delivers a lot of the things y'all people need. Whether it's food, whether it's things that help y'all, your home, whatever it is. These are starting to get affected. Not only that, the ports with the food, the water, trucks are stopping. 2 weeks. Time is moving. Time is catching up. And the effects, we're gonna start feeling the effects soon. Everything is starting to happen. Give it a week. We are going to feel the effects of not getting our goods and not getting our products. At least a week, in a couple of days, we will start to feel the effects going into the 2 weeks. That's why I'm saying prepare. If you can't do it today, can't do it tomorrow, you still have time. But time is ticking. We are going to start to feel the effects of these droughts, of what's happening with the ports and the deliveries. Not only that, people are losing their jobs, not because they want to, but because things are affecting it, where you are going to lose it regardless.
Bad news to the U.S. economy thanks to Donald Trump. UPS today has announced they will be laying off 20,000 employees and closing over 70 facilities between now and June because of Donald Trump's tariffs. UPS gets a large portion of their business, their delivery business, from Amazon. Amazon, because of the tariffs, are seeing a great reduction, and if you look at the prices, you'll see why, in the shipments that are being requested for Amazon. So they know they're going to need less, so therefore UPS is laying off 20,000 now. It may be more later when all these other businesses slow down. More and more and more, thanks to Donald Trump's tariffs. All of these tariffs are unnecessary. They do nothing to help the economy. They do nothing to help Americans. They're going to cost us jobs. They're going to be detrimental to people. And it's all thanks to Donald Trump and his infinite wisdom, which is clearly it's infinite. It's so infinite we can't even see it. Also work for a company that's impacted in some way by Donald Trump's tariffs where they're laying off people, let me know. You can DM me. I won't use your name, but I'm trying to put this out to let people know the reality of how Trump is making America great again. MAGA, this is really making America great again by causing companies to have to lay off people because of a tariff that was not useful in any way whatsoever, period. Clearly not thought out. Clearly, none of this is helpful to America or U.S. citizens in any way, shape, or form. Love to hear from my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cuckoos, and my burned out light bulbs. And I'm sorry if you've been negatively impacted by this. Everybody that does anything in the U.S. basic is going to be impacted by Trump and this, and everybody's going to feel it. Thank you, Donald Trump. You truly care about the American people. There's only one thing you care about, and this is not it.
The egg prices haven't come down. People are losing their jobs in both private and public sector. No wars ended on day one, and inflation is still sky high. Are we great yet? I hope y'all are happy. UPS is making some serious changes, and it's got everyone talking. The company says that it's planning on cutting 20,000 jobs, and it's shutting down 73 buildings. Why, you ask? Well, they're calling it rethinking their operations. And here's the even bigger kicker that I find very interesting. These changes are coming after UPS decided to scale back shipping for its biggest customer. And who do we all think that big customer is? Well, it's none other than Amazon. They're saying less stuff means less staff to ship out things. So here we are, folks. More downs than ups. No pun intended. So I'm thinking, based on this information, that shipments will probably take like a month to reach you nowadays. But I guess only time will tell. Thoughts, reactions, let me know.
So I just saw that UPS is getting rid of 20,000 jobs in 70 facilities. At what point do the Republicans go, yeah, we've seen enough. Throw in the white towel. It's time to impeach this guy. I mean, how far are they going to let the economy fall? Because they're risking everything at this point.
So did y'all see that UPS yesterday came out and said that they're going to be closing 70 facilities and they're going to be getting rid of 20,000 jobs? That is crazy. Because I believe that it was like low production, like nothing is really popping. Like nobody's buying stuff and nobody's shipping anything. 20,000 jobs. That's 20,000 people that are about to lose their jobs. And they're saying this all is going to happen close to June or near June. It's about to be May tomorrow. That means within a month and a half, we're going to have 20,000 people jobless. And it's crazy because people are not really hiring like they should be hiring, right? And then you're not paying people what we should be paid according to what's going on in the world right now. And y'all over here cutting 20,000 jobs? This is ridiculous.
Forbes magazine just reported that UPS is laying off 20,000 people because they're not getting Amazon packages anymore. People aren't getting things shipped anymore. This is how this administration starts to dismantle the United States Postal Service. Hear me out on this. If we can't get our things because of tariffs and things aren't getting to shipyards, we are going to have less goods that are getting delivered to businesses and to direct to consumers. So what's the need for it when the largest customer of USPS is Amazon? For those of you who don't know that, they are the largest consumer of the USPS. We're going to see this administration start to dismantle them in a few months. I guarantee it.
It's a great question. So currently we have a globalized economy. What that means is a lot of Americans work for companies that do trading outside of the US. For example, I'm an importer. I employ about 40 people. Walmart is an importer. They employ hundreds of thousands of people. If they no longer have products to sell, they don't have money coming in to then pay for their employees. I know the idea of recreating American manufacturing is there, but in reality, that's going to take years. So in the immediate, people do lose their jobs. This is a well-known fact. So you're right, there is a long-term effect of potentially bringing American jobs back, but you're asking people who got laid off from corporate executive jobs to then go work in factories.
We need to cut 20,000 jobs and shut down 73 facilities. Oh, cool. So you want me to send more packages, right? Actually, we're cutting your shipments by 50% by 2026. But wait, I'm your biggest customer with one of the smallest profit margins. We lose money faster than your free return policy. But I offered to send you more volume. And I told you this relationship is toxic. So we're breaking up? No. We just need to see less of you and your boxes. Did you find someone new? Honestly, we're trying to. But for now, cutting your shipments could help us save billions.
So by now you have seen this news about UPS laying off about 20,000 people or so and downsizing their operations in the United States. And many outlets are blaming the tariffs. Well, this has nothing to do with the tariffs because no executive team of such a big company works on knee-jerk reaction, meaning that they just go, the market goes, there's a condition in the market and they go react to it and make this drastic change. They don't do that because they have to go through the union. They have to go through a whole different process to lay off these individuals. UPS is not the kind of company that runs on greed per se, that they will go ahead and just start letting people go. This has been a long time coming. This is all Amazon's fault. If you want to point finger, go Jeff Bezos, Amazon type deal. Why was that? Amazon been hiring their own drivers. They've been having their own delivery teams and their whole delivery system that is apart from UPS. So therefore, since a lot of their shipping is not done through UPS has lost that business because Amazon is keeping that business within themselves. Therefore, this has been an issue. And that was the cause of the effect of these layoffs. So, and this is just business, and sadly, that's how the cookie crumble. That's how capitalism works. But the sad thing is that instead of blaming Amazon, they're blaming the tariffs, and that tells you that where the agendas are at.
It seems like there's gonna be a very big issue of unemployment in the United States of America because, I mean, where do you want these 20,000 people to go to? And I'm even sitting here and asking myself, are there some sort of contracts that actually people sign when they go to work in these companies? Because there is no way, like, it's crazy that a company has to sit down and decide that they actually want to lay off 20,000 people because they're looking to save $3.5 billion. And, you know, you're giving your time to these people. Imagine, like, working for these people. You've been there. Maybe you've gotten other chances, other opportunities, but you still chose to be in these companies because, you know, you're like, the working condition is good, maybe the payment is good, but what about your job security? Is it really that good? I would love to know, if you're actually working for UPS, are there some type of job contracts that you actually sign? Are there some policies or laws that are followed by the companies? Are the policies only favoring the employer and not the employees? Because there is no way they just sat down and they were like, we have to lay 20,000 people by mid 2025. I mean, it's crazy because we're actually getting there in 2 months' time. There is a good number, like 20,000 people that will not be having employment. And it's quite sad, guys. One of the reasons as to why, after I did my research on the decision was driven by several strategic and economic factors. One of them being reduction in Amazon deliveries. UPS is scaling back its business with Amazon, its largest customer, by over 50% by late 2026. The company cited that the volume from Amazon was largely unprofitable, promoting a shift towards higher margin services. I don't know why Amazon is also facing this. I maybe think, and I bet it's because after they rolled back on DEI, people decided, you know what, we're not going to shop at Amazon, and the damage has already been done. And if they're cutting business with Amazon by 50% by late 2026, that tells us that these businesses and corporations, the only way that you can help them is actually right through their pockets. Cost cutting and restructuring. The layoffs and facility closures are part of UPS Network to the Future initiative, aiming to save $3.5 billion in 2025. This restructuring is intended to streamline operations and improve profitability amid changing market dynamics. Number 3, impact of US tariffs. Recent US tariffs on Chinese goods have disrupted global trade, affecting UPS international shipping volumes. The company anticipates that this trade tension could lead to significant uncertainties in the logistics sector. I did a video yesterday on people are like, there is no way that tariffs is actually affecting our groceries. There is no way the tariffs are going to affect us in any way. Tariffs are going to affect you. Either you are a business person or either you are not. Either way, they are going to affect you directly or indirectly. Now, look at these 20,000 people. Because of these same tariffs that have been put there by your government, now they are going to make 20,000 people have no jobs. And this is what they've only created, unemployment, these tariffs. And people are like, you know, let's just wait and see there. Let's look at the bigger picture on what this new administration is planning. What is the bigger picture when 20,000 people are going to be unemployed, guys? It's crazy. I don't even know, like, you know, even working now for these people who like will not be having these jobs anymore come May 2025. It's so hard for them even to, like, you know, work when they know that come June, come July, I might not be having a job. I may not be able to afford to pay my bills, to afford to pay my rent, my car, my gas, a lot of things. And it's quite sad, guys. It's sad that this new administration, it seems like it doesn't care about the American citizens. And when you say about making America great again, I'm not seeing any greatness. Everything that I'm seeing that's happening, it's chaos. Everything that I'm seeing happening is people suffering. People cannot afford groceries. People cannot afford eggs. And now 20,000 people have to get unemployment, have to lose their jobs because of these tariffs. Because these corporations want to save $3.5 billion US. And it seems like, and this actually reminds me on how each and every time I keep on telling people, in as much as we work for these people, they don't care about us. All they care is about putting money in their pockets. Any place where you're working, any country, there is not any better boss out there, because at the end of the day they only care about the profits that they make. They don't care in as much as your presence in their company is really advantage to them. They know they can replace you anytime. They know that there are more people who are desperately willing to do that job for less than you are. And this is why I keep on reminding people, these companies, they don't care. When you get a chance like to do something for yourself, maybe open up a business or maybe invest in something that can make you money and make you retire early and be able to focus on things that will actually benefit you and your family, it's the only way that can actually, you know, help you with the current situation that we have with these, you know, things that are happening globally. So I also went on ahead and checked if UPS or all these plans, they have any plans of closing any international facility. But no, the only one that was closed was in 2023 in Dubai. But who knows that while all these plans is happening, maybe they have plans to close more facilities in different parts of the world. It's crazy, and I feel so sorry for people that will have to face this job unemployment. It's so sad, but I hope with time they'll find employment and things will be okay. I know things will not be perfect, but at least I hope they can manage to get something that will help them to pay their bills as they keep on planning for a better future. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, guys, bye.